All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video, and this is my Edmonton Oilers at Buffalo Sabres post-game recap. Owen Power scored that goal with .2 seconds left on the clock. The Oilers went in the locker room. The Sabres were in the locker room. The jerseys were off. They were getting ready to talk to one of the three stars, and all of a sudden the referee says there's offside. How the fuck do you steal somebody's win away? And the Sabres ended up winning it in the shootout anyway, but they put 20.2 seconds back on the clock after it took 5 minutes to get the teams back out on the ice. And they took Owen Power's goal away because a half of a stick blade was offsides. And even the Sabres announcer says just a little teeny tiny little corner of the puck was over the blue line. But you let the play go. You waste 18 point some seconds, or actually you waste 20 seconds, and then they score. They're hugging the goalie, no call. The teams get off the ice, and then the refs decide to say, oh, wait a minute, offside. What? If I was and Edmonton they were refusing to come back out. They didn't want to get embarrassed to lose twice, but they did. They had to lose that game twice. There should be a fucking criminal investigation into these referees. They blatantly took that game away from Buffalo. Well, tried, and the Buffalo Sabres were shooting it angrily in the shootout, man. I mean, I felt bad for Stuart Skinner. I thought they were going to shoot the puck right through him, man. You can hear him in the shootout. Ah, fuck! After it hit him. But round one of the shootout, Tage Thompson scored, and you can hear Stuart Skinner, motherfucker! That was funny. They were pissed. They won that game with .2 seconds left in overtime. Owen Power scored, and they were hugging the goalie, no call. The Edmonton Oilers went in the locker room. The Sabres were holding their sticks in the air, saluting the fans, no call. And the Sabres went into the locker room, and they were going to talk to the last player on the ice, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, and all of a sudden, the referee says, nope, offside. Like, how the fuck is that legal? There's gotta be a criminal investigation into these refs, because you can't steal a game from somebody. That's just, I think the NHL needs to investigate them for having bets on the game, and I think the federal law enforcement, I think the FBI needs to get involved and find out what the fuck is going on with these referees, because that was bullshit. You can't do that. That's not legal. I've never seen that be legal in any sport. Although they did it in 1999, I didn't know how that goal was legal, that the Dallas Stars beat the Buffalo Sabres in that third overtime. And then after that, they changed the rule because the referees admitted they wanted to go home. It was like 6 periods of hockey. They were tired. They told the league that, and no penalties. But the Buffalo Sabres beat the Edmonton Oilers 3-2 in the shootout. So let's recap this. Goals, Edmonton 2, Buffalo 3. Shots, Oilers 32, Sabres 27. Block shots, Edmonton Oilers 11, Buffalo Sabres 7. Hits, Edmonton 14, Buffalo 40. 40 hits for the Buffalo Sabres as they came out a pissed off team in that shootout. I felt bad for Stuart Skinner. He was taking like 300-mile-an-hour shots at him, man. The Sabres were just firing, fuck you. You're not stealing this game from us. But face-offs, Oilers 39, Sabres 10. Power play goals, Edmonton Oilers 0, Buffalo Sabres 1. Penalty minutes, Edmonton 2, Buffalo 6. In the first period, at 29 seconds, it was Edmonton's Ryan McLeod, his 11th of the season, assisted by Leon Draisaitl, his 50th, and Fogel, his 19th. And it's 1-0 bad guys. And then at 14-19, it was Edmonton's Warren Fogel, his 14th of the season, shorthanded, assisted by Ryan McLeod, his 13th, and it's 2-0 bad guys. And then at 15:35, it was Buffalo's Tage Thompson, his 19th of the season. Now they have it unassisted, but they did have it assisted by Byram and somebody else, but they changed it now to unassisted. But it was assisted by Bowen Byram. And then in the third period, at 11:39, it was Buffalo's Jacob Bryson, his first of the season, unassisted, and it's 2-2. And they still have, at 20 minutes, Owen Power, unassisted, and it's 3-2. But and then it lists shootout. Round 1, Tage Thompson, the first shooter, wrist shot, scored. And that was it. That was you can hear Stuart Skinner, motherfucker. They shouldn't have tried to steal it from us. We wouldn't have came out and started firing 500-mile-an-hour shots at you. Round 1, Connor McDavid, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen saved it, the wrist shot. Round 2, Owen Power, wrist shot saved. Round 2, Leon Draisaitl, wrist shot scored. Round 3, Alex Tuch, wrist shot scored. Round 3, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, denied by Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. And that is your game, 3-2. The Buffalo Sabres had to win it twice. They should get 4 points. They should give the Sabres 4 points for having to win it twice, because that was bullshit. That was bullshit. The league should give the Sabres 4 points in the standings for having to win it. Beat the Edmonton Oilers twice. And now on Tuesday, we host the Detroit Red Wings, who come in at 33, 24, and 6. The Buffalo Sabres are now 30, 30, and 5. So, guys, stay tuned for my Detroit Red Wings at Buffalo Sabres preview. And as always, go Sabres. 3 unanswered goals for the Buffalo Sabres. Well, I shouldn't say that, because Edmonton scored in the shootout, but they allowed 3 goals, 3 straight goals for the Buffalo Sabres to win this 3-2 in the shootout. The Buffalo Sabres do pick up 2 points. Should be 4. Should be 4. Because they had to win the game twice. They had to bring the teams back out of the dressing room. Edmonton was refusing to, because they knew that they lost. Why go back out on ice to lose twice? And get embarrassed twice? You know, I wouldn't have. I would have said, fuck that. You know, but comment, like, subscribe. As always, go Sabres. We get our 30th win of the season. Now, time to beat the Detroit Red Wings. Hopefully, they play pissed off in that game because of what happened to them in this game. Go Sabres. Beat the Wings.